We've been singing the gestures of recognition of the C8 Chevrolet Corvette since it sent off on the grounds that it finishes mid-motor supercar execution of the game's vehicle range. It costs half, however much more extraordinary adversaries, yet not the slightest bit are you getting just around 50% of the rushes. A normally suctioned V8 motor roars simply behind your skull, giving the hearable chills of a fascinating games vehicle. The Vetter's dealing with is extremely sharp and perpetually remunerating on a twisty country road. Track days are a delight, with certainty racing taking care of and gigantic measures of force on tap that make impacting out of corners a hoot. With regards to driving and traveling, the Corvette changes into an agreeable cruiser with a close extravagance lodge, a pleasant ride, and an amazing measure of freight limit. Its double reason character deserves it one more 10 best honor for 2024. Both a roadster and a convertible model are offered, however even the car accompanies a takeoff targa top, so you generally have the choice of lounging in the sun and feeling the breeze in your locks. How could you want anything more? Indeed, for the individuals who would like to turn things up as far as possible, there's dependably the Executioner Corvette Z06, looked into independently, which does precisely that. Albeit the motor is behind the traveler compartment rather than before it, it stays the natural 6.2-litre pushrod V8, making 490 drive and 470 pound-feet of force. With the double-mode execution exhaust that is essential for the Z51 bundle, it makes 495 strength. The Z51 choice additionally adds an electronic restricted slip-back differential, more forceful brakes, and summer tires. An 8-speed, double-grip programmed, a Corvette first, is the sole transmission. It is constrained by a press-button gear selector on the mid-control area to enormous guiding wheel-mounted shift paddles. A manual transmission isn't accessible. In our testing, we recorded a 60 mph season of 2.8 seconds, and the quarter-mile passes in 11.2 seconds at 122 mph in a vehicle outfitted with the Z51 execution bundle and the discretionary FE4 magnetorheological dampers. We dealt with a slowing down distance of 149 feet from 70 mph and recorded 1.03 grams on the skid pad. Indeed, even in base structure, in any case, the new Corvette is fit for brave taking care of and uber execution. The mid-motor C8 Corvette stays an unadulterated two-seater, and the modern inside comes fixed with materials like calfskin, genuine metal trim, and impersonation softened cowhide. It even has an extravagant sewed main event. Discussing the rooftop, it's removable on the car, one individual can wrestle it off, very much like with past Corvettes, and it fits inside the storage compartment only rearward of the motor compartment. The driver sits behind a made-right controlling Haggle 12.0-inch reconfigurable check show. An enormous infotainment touchscreen is calculated toward the driver for usability. The inside plan takes the driver-centered idea as far as possible, bisecting the cockpit with a tall bank of switches for the vehicle's environment control framework situated on top of a wall-like separator between the driver and traveler. Settling on the top 3 LT bundle gets you redesigned materials, for example, sewn cowhide on most inside surfaces, in addition to carbon fiber trim. The Corvette's two trunk regions, one in the nose and the other behind the motor, offer a sum of 13 cubic feet of extra room. Chevrolet says the Corvette can fit 2 arrangements of golf clubs, stacked on top of one another in the back compartment. In our testing, we had the option to accommodate our arrangement of clubs effectively, so Chevy's case appears to be substantial. At the point when it came time to check whether there was space for our portable luggage-size bags, we had the option to fit 1 in the Corvette's front trunk and 2 in the back compartment.